Hello, folks. Welcome to another Wednesday planted tank stream here on, I guess it's Ryan Brown now. Welcome, everybody. Mystery Snail Guardians is in here. Hello. S was getting antsy. Yeah, so, it's just me right now. I don't know what happened with Skipper, but hopefully everything's all right with him. Sometimes, technical difficulties or miscommunication could be my fault. I don't know. Maybe when it didn't want to be on a channel called Ryan Brown. I mean, I booked him on Natural Aquariums and then boom, switcheroo, right? That could be it. I don't know. S says, congrats on 300. That might be me. Let's see what YouTube has to say. Yeah, right on the nose right now. Of course, I don't know. My guest isn't here yet. We might be losing people, but that's okay. That's okay. That's cool. Thank you, S. Yeah. Speaking of guests, next week I have scheduled Jason Blair from Redfish Bluefish. So very excited to have him on. Should be a lot of fun. Got to meet him, face to face over Fishtoberfest, and that was awesome. He's a good guy. Got some really cool plants for him. Got this Hygrophila pinnatophyta in a little tissue culture cup, and yeah, that I just kind of tossed them in my plant tank farm. So it's a 40-gallon breeder. It's got CO2 and this really high light on it, at least in the middle. It kind of fades out towards the end, so I can put some plants out there that don't deal with that stuff quite as well. But basically took the tissue cultures out, rinsed them off real well, and I tossed them in that tank. Didn't plant them anywhere, didn't shove them anywhere. There's no like driftwood in there or anything. It's basically substrate and plants. So just kind of chucked them in there for the time being. And, I don't know if anyone's seen my recent video, but I had some kind of green water and certainly at least a bacteria bloom in there. And yeah, I just kind of lost those in all the plants between, just being tons of plants in there. And also, the cloudy water and stuff before I got that cleared up. Liquid Zoo's here. Hello, Matt. Clown puke and SpongeBob decorations. There is a SpongeBob decoration right over there. That was originally my son's tank. I guess it's still his tank. It was a present. That's kind of like getting a present for yourself when you when you get somebody a fish tank that you live with. I don't know if anyone else has pulled that move. Let us know. But yeah, he's got a little SpongeBob. What is it? It's the Krusty Krab. Krusty Krab's in that tank right over there. So yeah, good deal. Crown Tail Half Moon. See, this is a name I've been seeing going around lately. Kind of have gotten out of the beta game for a while, but I'm thinking about jumping right back in there. Speaking of seeing videos of mine, I have a video of my tank that I made for Alex, The Secret History Living Inside Your Aquarium, his aquascaping contest for immersed plant growth. And I had some Caridina shrimp in there, and unfortunately I have murdered all of them and wasted a fair amount of money. So that's kind of a bummer, but space for new stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to go beta or shrimp in there. Kind of torn. It's, it's a 3-gallon tank. It's got a lot of plants in it. That's for sure. But I don't know. I'm not wild on betas in that size tank, but I could probably make it work if I gave it the attention it needs. Who else is here? Jimmy. Right on, Jimmy. What's he say? Here to watch two of my best buddies. Well, at least I think so. Yeah, I thought so too. Maybe I should check my email, see if Skipper. Yeah, no, I don't see anything there. But hey, the show must go on. And yeah, Jimmy's good buddy as well. Just sent him some plants this week. I know they haven't made it there yet, but yeah, hopefully they make it there in good shape between here and where Jimmy lives. Doesn't seem like too rough of weather. Just put a bunch of bags of plants in a box. So we'll see what happens. Went USPS priority mail. They say like 3 days on that. I ship it on a Monday. It was late in the day. It was late in the day, mind you. But then, yeah, they say that it's supposed to get there Saturday. But I don't know. Maybe they're just setting expectations low, and Jimmy will get his plants before then. That's kind of a strange abbreviation, crown, tail, half moon. Maybe I don't know what he's saying. Yeah, hard to say. All right, there's Stephen P. Pretty much my favorite rapper right now. I think haven't been too into rap since I don't know, a long time ago. I could date myself, but yeah, we'll save that for later in the stream. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should do. I should continue saying hi to people. But what the heck? Somebody wants to come be Skipper or something. Let's see if that worked. That worked. Oh yeah, that worked. I've never done like open panel sort of thing. But yeah, we'll give her a shot. Maybe Skipper will see it and he'll come on. Hard to say. Duct tape. That's my son. Yeah. He was trying to convince me to change the channel, the name of my channel, to duct tape, which I think is a pretty good name. It's not duct tape. He's duct tape. I'm fish tape. I'm getting this all wrong. Screwing it up. See, not good with names. Oh, thank you. I hope you're talking about this one. Oh. Right on, J-Rock. J-Rock's doing some kind of cool experimentation. Got electronics going and stuff. Yeah. You folks should subscribe to J-Rock's channel, and he says if it works out, he's gonna film it. But yeah, maybe he'll share. Find something else out and share something. He's got some channels on or videos on there of building some cool ponds and stuff like that. More suspicious spellings. Oh yeah, there he is. There's the man. He's got some computer problems. I saw that had been going on. That's a bummer, man. That's always so frustrating. I hate that. At least at least we know he's in good health. Yeah. Gimpy Gardens. Did something happen to Mystery Snail Guardians? Hopefully not. Oh, there's Lori. Hello, Lori. Yeah, giving it right back to him with the spellings and stuff. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think the Linkaroni, I emailed it to him. Yeah, he's just working on his computer. Yeah, I'm way behind probably. Back to $2.99. That's a classic. See, I didn't get too excited. Yeah, they tend to bump around, that's for sure. Sorry. Have to do some other communication right now. Oh. Recognize this fella.
Yeah, looks like we're going to have to do it this way, bud. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, gotta go phone route.
Yeah, I don't like going phone route.
Yeah, man. That, like, what I don't like about it is that it fries the phone, man. The sucker starts getting hot.
Yeah.
I don't know if that happens to you.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I did get a little good advice on that. Is to take your case off, because then like it can kind of breathe a little bit and stuff like that, So if I've ever gone on and unused my phone, I started taking the case off so it didn't get so damn hot. But they still get hot, man.
Yeah, it's still going to get hot as hell.
Well, we won't keep you too long if you don't want to, or you can't. I don't want to fry your phone, that's for sure.
No, we're good.
Right on. So, other than the computer problems, how you doing? How's your day?
Pretty good. I got a lot of work done. I got done. I was doing trim for the kitchen and bathroom, and I just got done, and it was like 5 minutes till, and I sat down. And I was like, "This damn computer!" I was like, "Come on."
Yeah.
It is
Hello,
what it is.
Deborah. Good to have you here. Last week I had Haley from Oddball Aquatics on, and she was like dead tired going into it. And I'm like, wow. She was telling me like how little she had slept. It'd been like less than 20 hours in the last 6 days or something like that.
Oh, I'm sure.
you can go get some sleep if you want. She's like, oh no, I gotta send some emails after this. I'm like, let's just do it. And then I just got her talking, and then I just wanted to keep it rolling. So we ignored chat 100%. I didn't look at a single thing, say hello to a single person. I felt kind of bad at the end. I felt so bad that I like rewatched the whole stream, but I didn't want to watch like an hour of myself streaming. So I set it to 2 times so I could read all the chat. And yeah, everybody's just hanging out, chatting with each other. People were fine, but it was also interesting. I wanted to see what people had to say. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yep. So, I don't know if people here or on the replay, don't know Skipper. He's got a YouTube channel here, Skipper's Aquariums, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and puts out some pretty regular videos, and you stream from time to time, or you're doing like Sundays or something, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I try to do Sundays at 6, but since I've been having these computer issues, it's not been working out that way the past 2 times.
Yeah. I saw in the that you got some, what is it, the Star Sapphire cichlids in the tank behind you, and a bunch of new plants there.
Oh yeah, actually, I just set up another tank the other night, but I got that light on a timer.
Oh, don't worry about it. You can tell us about it, or whatever you want to do, it's cool. I'm a big proponent of keeping lights on timers. Although there's like a few tanks that I don't have timers on the tanks, and like last night, I left them on way too long.
Well,
So
it's something new that matter of fact, this tank that I got, this 29, I've set up another one. It came with all that. So I was like, man, that's cool.
yeah, so it had a
an actual,
timer like built into the light. It was like a kit, a whole aquarium kit that had a timer in it too.
it was stuff that they bought. They needed a bigger tank for the fish that they had in it.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
it came with a stand and everything.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I've gotten a bunch of my tanks secondhand. Was it like Marketplace or Craigslist or something like that, or just word of
Yeah,
mouth?
it was Facebook.
Yeah, yep. All right.
I
Yep.
turned it on. It's a Phoenix light that's on there, and it needs to warm up. It's really weird, and it's an LED, so don't make no stinking sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense that it needs to warm up, but you have it on for a while, and then it kind of fires full power at that point.
Yeah, it stops the it gets real bright where
Mm-hmm.
it should be.
Mm-hmm.
And I can hear it right now. It's driving me crazy. It's a high pitched humming noise. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But
Does it once it warms up, does that high pitched noise go away?
yes, it does.
Okay. Okay. Well, at least there's that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I'll let it warm up and then I'll show you the tank. But here, I'll turn this around
Right on.
and I will show you the tank behind us.
Cool.
Hey, there's that stupid computer anymore.
There you go.
But this is a 29. I have it set up for cichlids. That's the substrate to keep the hardness. They're kind of camera
Okay.
shot. I have it there. I got these off, and I need to clean the front too. I'm starting to get allergy.
No big deal.
But yeah, I just set those in, and I'm thinking the hardness is not doing too well on the Java ferns.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna have to pull them out, and I'll probably just have to put fake plants in, unless
Yeah. I
I
mean,
can
there's
find.
new plants, and there's always going to be a acclimation process. But yeah, I mean, if it was a little softer water, maybe then the plants would be more, it'd be an easier transition, from whatever environment they were. So yeah, you got a bunch of rocks in there and stuff for the cichlids and stuff too. So maybe pull the plants, put them somewhere else, and then put some more rock in there or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. So that would be a good thing to do, I think.
Yeah,
But
I mean, those cichlids, they're probably, I don't know. A lot of times people say you can get away with Java fern because it's not very tasty. It's kind of bitter or something in the fish's mouth. But as those star sapphires get bigger, they're going to be, cichlids, and they might be ripping any plants to shreds.
it's a possibility. I got them off of Peplin, and they have Java fern in with them.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I
Yeah,
think the plants need to transition. But as you can see, this trident one's just going to crap.
yeah. Yeah, as long as there's new growth is what you want to see. I mean, if there's old stuff that's transitioning and it's dying, then might have to trim some of that stuff away. But yeah, it might be worth moving it into a tank that looks like you got some trident in there too, huh?
Yeah,
Java
this piece of Java fern and that trident came out of that tank.
Oh, okay.
So I
So
put them in here. This is what I was setting up the other night. It should be pretty much cycled ready to go, but I'm going to give it a couple more days. I haven't decided what fish I'm going to put in it. I might put my upside down catfish in it for now. And then I just got two albino chocolates that I'll put in there for now. But I have
Nice.
a pleco cave.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna put green dragons in it.
Nice. That's cool.
But guess what the heck? Since we got the phone, I'll show you other tanks that's down here set up ready.
Hey, that piece of wood, man, that was pretty cool. Is it a real piece of wood? Is it attached to like a rock or is that
I had to do that to sink it.
Oh, okay.
So I used fishing line, the super glue wasn't holding up, as you can see back in there.
Oh, okay.
And then I grabbed that rock right there to help hold it down too.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's actually mangrove root.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's from Zoo Med. I picked it up at excuse me, the Keystone Clash.
Okay. Zoo Med had like a table there or something?
No, this one person, they were just selling it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Speaking of,
it's a cool piece of wood, man. I like it.
Peplin Creeks is in here. So I got them star sapphires off of. And then this one is a 20-gallon. It just has guppies in it that I got off of Maria Z. And the babies, I had them in an outside tub. All this, that guppy grass, I guess that's hornwort. And
yeah, a little bit of both, huh?
The Java moss was in there.
What's in there?
That's Java moss. It's on
okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's transitioning, I guess. But then I have red root floaters and then the duckweed. That was in my outside 20-gallon pond. I just moved them all in here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Nice.
There's a high flow catfish.
Oh yeah, those are cool. I saw you like unbox those. I was digging those, man. I've never kept those. Yeah, look at that.
I got 3 albinos and 3 regulars, and that's a green dragon from Color Guppies. There's
nice.
4 of them in there.
Nice. I got some fish recently from Color Guppies as well.
He has good fish.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
And then over here, is another
digging the Apponegeton, man. That thing is huge.
There's
a couple of them.
2 there and 1 back there. There's 3 in there total. A piece of wood with Java moss on it and a Java fern. And I'm sorry, that's Java fern trident right there. Them other ones is that, oh man, what's that called?
Lindelof.
Yes, that one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I always get those kind of confused as well, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and that's Tiger Lotus.
Mm-hmm. Love Tiger Lotus, man. That's if anybody wants a easy red plant, there it is. You know.
Yeah. I ain't done nothing. I don't fertilize this tank or nothing because I don't have to with all these guppies. There's a male. It's that from Mains, Tails, Furs, and Fins. I have 2 different types in here. And boy, I forget the names of them already. But the guppies came from Jess. I have red Venezuelan Corys in there.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the name of the guppies that I got from Color Guppies. And yeah, lost me right now.
Yeah, I can't. There's a Cory back in there. And then I have.
Yeah, I saw you had some Corys and like a while back you had like some Cory eggs. Did you ever have any luck with hatching those or anything?
Yeah, the one that's swimming on top of that right now is one of them. I have a little bit of luck. I just got to find more time. There's another one right there swimming.
Yeah.
Then I have 2 different long, thin plecos in here. I have the super red that's on the left. And got 2 of those. And then the one that's moving is the albino albino bristlenose longfin. There's two of them in there also.
I love those. My wife actually won some on like a Mother's Day stream that Daniken Aquatics did. And yeah, those longfin albino bristlenose are so cool.
Yeah, and then over here's the rack system. That I'm gonna have 20s lined up. That's carnival goldfish right now. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with them. They're my daughters.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the bottom is 240s breeders.
Oh, nice! Wow, that is a big rack when you can put side by side 40 breeders on there. That thing looks heavy duty too.
It is. I got it from it was Sam's Club. It's pretty heavy duty. Nice. But my plan is to line up 10s and 20s on here.
On that middle row?
Yeah, I could probably get quite a few 20s on there because it's long ways is how it's going to be set up.
Okay. What's sitting there on the end? Is that like a 20 long or something?
No, that's a regular 20 high.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Gotcha. And I planned on putting a couple more side by side. And then I think I was going to get a 10s for like fry and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Man, getting bigger.
I have plans. It's just getting to it, you know.
Yeah, it sounds like you've been doing a big remodel on your house and like the kitchen and some bathrooms or a bathroom and something like that.
Both. But both at the same time. I don't recommend that.
Yeah. Boy, all the places where you got to go to get water too, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So speaking of water and having a basement, do you have water down there? Is there a sink or hookups there? Or okay, there you go.
Yeah, it was already here when I bought the place, and this room used to be where our washer and dryer was.
Oh, okay.
So it made it easier to move all them upstairs.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, we have our laundry room upstairs, and they're around all the bedrooms and stuff, so you're not hauling laundry up and downstairs all the time.
Yeah, it's no fun, and it makes it because I have a 2-story house, so technically you would be taking up 2 flights of stairs to put it away. It's like it's better off to have it up on the first floor. Which that was a project in itself too.
Oh yeah, I bet.
It was a lot simpler than doing the kitchen and bathroom. That's for sure.
Do you have a gas dryer or electric?
It's all electric.
Yeah. Okay. So did you have to run the 220 to that part of the house? Yeah. Yep.
That part. Those parts are simple. It's when you're getting into like, I don't have an issue with running plumbing or electrical, and I don't have no issue with gutting the room. It's putting the room back apart that I get frustrated with.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed.
And I just saw
the demo part's the fun part, right?
Yeah.
Ripping stuff out.
Yeah, it's nice. It's very therapeutic.
I believe
it. But yeah, it's coming along. So the fish room, that's why it's real slow. And plus, my money's elsewhere right now with trying to get the kitchen and bathroom done. I'm down to just doing trim.
So almost done, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
The countertops come at the end of the month, so I can have my kitchen sink back.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a big piece. Yeah.
But luckily, I have a dishwasher, so that's how we've been doing dishes. But I had to use this the sink down here a couple times just to,
Yep. I saw you got a big haul of plants the other day from that fish place. Oh, I didn't put us back on the dual screen thing there. There we go. Just got you up there myself or yourself. But yeah, you got a bunch of plants. I think some of a good portion of them were going to your wife's tank.
Yeah. Yeah. So in there, that unboxing was the upside down catfish and the fork tail, the fork tail rainbows.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got Pseudomygale furcata. I got those right in this tank right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That name. I'm not good at the Latin names. But
there's some Latin names that when I learn them, they're like fun for me to say, and that's one of them. So it sticks, like Pseudomygale furcata. You know, a bunch of my fish, I don't know the Latin names or scientific names or any of that crap. But that's one that sticks with me for whatever reason.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I got, oh man, I have two options. I have this 20-gallon I was going to put them in, but then I have a 15-gallon cube that I want to set up in the living room because I miss having a fish tank in the living room. The 155 that I have upstairs, that used to be in the living room, but because of us getting new furniture, I had to move it to the dining room.
Wow. Yeah.
So I miss having a tank,
Yeah, there's an area downstairs in our kind of dining area and dining / kitchen area, and I'd really like to replace the floor in there, but that means pulling up a 125-gallon tank and moving it and yeah. So yeah.
I would just cut around it.
I thought about doing that, but I was worried, I mean, if there's a water spill, then it's a disaster, right? Because the water's going to go underneath the floor, Yeah. So,
well, actually, there's a way around that. You can cut around it, and when you put your new flooring down, get caulking and just put around it, and then put trim around it, and it'll look like the flooring wasn't built around it.
Yeah. I might have to look at maybe doing something like that because I just really don't want to move that tank. I wonder. It's got doors on the front of the stand and stuff, so I wonder how much clearance I have there for the doors. There's probably enough for, but it might be easier to alter those doors than to move that whole fucking tank.
Yeah, because that's going to be a chore in itself.
Yeah. And I mean, I've got these giant rocks in there and clown loaches and a bunch of rainbows. And yeah, I'm not just basically been doing nothing. But yeah, maybe I'll have to look into that again and see if I can convince myself I can do it anyways.
That's what I would do if we see, it all depends on your floor too. Like if it's already level right there, I would probably just leave it.
Yeah.
Me with my house, I had to re-level floors and everything else, so I had no choice but to do,
major stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This house was built in '99, so unfortunately, I haven't had to do so. Your house is built like in the '20s or something, right?
Yeah, it was recorded back in 1950, and that's wherever they put it in the court records. On the your deed or whatever, and it was. I'm going to say it was probably built at least 20 years before that, or 30 years before that at the most, because of what this town used to be.
Yeah. Wow, crazy. So yeah, Matt says that Crown Tail is one of his 21 fake profiles. And so now I know how I made it to 300 subscribers, or if I'm still there. I haven't checked YouTube. Yep, right on the money. We went from 300 to 299 back to 300, I think, according to the chat here. And so, yeah, that explains a lot. Matt's got 21 fake channels. Yeah, I think thanks to Matt, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
thanks to Matt, here we are. Looks like Sandy's in here. I think I missed her. Sorry about that.
Jana Do had a question for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go
He
for it.
asked
I can
if
try to find it.
I found it.
There you go.
He said nice rack system. And he asked, how do I heat the whole room? Well, I don't. So if they need heat, they got heat in them. For right now, they got heaters in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
yeah, I mean, at one point, would you consider just heating the space down there in the future, or?
Well, the way I'd have to do it is I'd have to pretty much heat the whole basement. There's ways I can do it. Maybe in the future I'll figure something out, but right now, no.
Yeah.
One of the things I'm going to do to help save on electricity is get a piston pump, enough to support all the fish tanks.
Yeah, one of those like linear air pumps.
Yeah.
The big bad boys.
Yeah, that's what I'll eventually do.
Yeah, and you strike me as somebody that wouldn't have a problem, plumbing some pipe for some air.
No, it'll be easy.
Yep.
Yeah, I already have ideas.
Speaking of striking me as a fella, I always see you in the camo gear and stuff, and I was wondering, do you hunt and fish?
Yes, I do.
Nice.
Hunting this year, I'm putting on hold because of the house stuff. It's more important for me to get all that done first. But normally I do deer hunt, I do duck hunt, and I do go fishing too.
Okay. Yep. I was trying to read some chat here, but I'm not. I'm always terrible at it. Like I said, I did 0 last time, and
I also work on my own vehicle when I need to. I fix lawnmowers on the side for a little extra cash.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, since kind of YouTube's come around, I didn't used to do a whole lot of that stuff, but now, first thing I do is look it up, and it's gotten to the point where I do know how to do some stuff, like a brake job on a car is no big deal or something like that. So yeah, that's definitely been one of the nice things about YouTube world here as well, beyond, the fish family.
Yeah, see, I've always done it before I started looking. Like if I would get stumped, I used to go to people. Now you could just go to YouTube and figure it out. And I already know how to do a lot of the other stuff, but it's like if it's something electrical and I can't figure it out, I'll go there to learn how to troubleshoot it. Then once I do it, I know how to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then the other thing with technology is, and stuff like that, is it's so handy to be able to like pick up your phone and take a picture of a few things, to know, like you see how it goes back together. So you remember what it looked like when it started or something like that, or different parts. And yeah, I was trying to just scoot down to the bottom of the chat since I did such a horrible job.
Yeah, ABC wants me to show the fish room again. Guess I can do that.
Yeah, cruise it around. Is your phone melting yet?
No.
Okay, good deal.
Well, I used to be a cook in the military, so I might not be able to fill it neither.
Yeah. What branch of the military were you in?
Well, first I was Army Guard, and then I went to full-time Air Force, which was the best thing that I did.
Okay, nice. My dad was in the Air Force. I was born at the Air Force Academy Hospital in Colorado Springs.
Oh, okay. I've been down there.
Really?
That place is amazing.
Yeah,
That
we moved to the Pacific Northwest, almost immediately after I was born, or like within like a year or something. And so, yeah, I don't even remember being there. I've been to Denver before, but that's about as, like for a job interview and stuff, but that's about as close as I'd seen.
Yeah, I was stationed out in South Dakota, and I wasn't too far, so I heard about the place. This one girl I knew, she wanted to get down there and check it out because she was thinking about going. And I was like, well, heck yeah, I'll go with you.
Yeah.
And so I did go, and that cathedral was amazing.
Cathedral?
Yeah, that's there at the Air Force Academy.
Oh, okay. In Colorado Springs?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Huh, I didn't even know there was a cathedral there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the architectural work on it is pretty amazing.
Oh, really? Huh. Interesting. So, you have some kids, a wife as well?
Yep, I got both. I got a 12-year-old and a 6-year-old, and wow, it's fun.
Yeah, yeah.
12-year-old
Yeah.
was actually helping me with doing the trim tonight, so that was nice.
Helping you with the fish tanks?
No, doing the
Oh,
trim, cutting the
the
trim.
trim. I thought I was trimming plants before this, so that's where
Oh,
my
okay.
head
Yeah.
went.
The woodworking I was doing,
Yeah, yeah,
but
right on.
they each have. He actually has the 12-year-old. He's a boy. He has 2 fish tanks in his room. And I told him what fish I wanted. I said, do you like these fish? He goes, yeah. So they're in there.
Uh-huh.
And he has a beta. And then my daughter she goes, I want a fish tank. And she was 5 at the time. And she goes, but I want to pick the fish. I said, okay. She goes, I want glowfish. I was like, oh, geez.
Oh, wow.
All
Yeah.
right. So we
Yeah.
went and got her. It was for her birthday. Uh, we got her a 5-gallon tank, and I got like 3 glowfish in it right now, but
Uh-huh.
she
Are
loves it.
they Danios or Tetras, or do you remember?
One of them's Danio,
Mm-hmm.
and the other 2 are them skirt tetchers that they have.
Okay. Yep. Gotcha. Yeah, I can tell you kind of feel the same way about glowfish that I do, that, they're not your thing, but, if they get a kid into the hobby or something, then,
Yep,
by all means, to each their own, right?
exactly. So
Yeah.
if it helps her get started into it and she takes a big interest in it, then
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with it.
Yep.
She had one that died, so she's like, "Well, that one died. I want to replace it." I said, "Well, you're getting a Danio. We ain't
Uh-huh.
getting any more of these Tetras because they get too big."
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Kind of maybe transition her into some
yeah,
other stuff there.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I was wondering if any of the rest of your family was into the hobby at all, so that's cool.
Yeah, the wife has one at her work. She said she used to have betas,
Mm-hmm.
and the issue is the power would go out. So if the power would go out too long, the tank got too cold,
Mm-hmm.
and the beta ended up dying. Now with the guppies, they're more tolerable to it.
Yeah.
So they won't,
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. Cool.
they won't die as quickly as the beta did. The beta, she went through 2 of them.
Yeah, that should work out better. Yeah. I was talking about it before you came on, I think, here, that I haven't had the best luck with anabantoids, but I don't know. I miss having a beta, so I was looking to maybe try it again. I do have like an RO unit now, so I can make a little bit softer water. I don't know. My water's not crazy hard or anything, but I don't know. I know a lot of people that keep these bettas in like what looks like to me much worse conditions, and they have them last for years. And then, I mean, like I keep a betta for like a year or something, and maybe a year and a half, and that's all I can get out of them often, it seems like. And so I don't know. Might try it again.
I have one. Actually, just thought about it. I'm down to 2 bettas now. I had 4 at one time, and 2 of them just passed away, and I have no idea why.
Yeah.
It happened.
I mean, S says like the source of the bettas, so yeah, I mean, that's one thing you're good about is, getting all this different stuff from these different fish fan people. And, I mean, obviously not always. You bought some stuff at some stores and everything, you're going to all these different sources. But yeah, I don't know. I have so many resources right around me that I've always kind of trying to take advantage of that to save on some shipping costs and stuff. But, I think that might be part of the problem, is that there's no good bettas around here. And if there is, I haven't been finding them.
Yeah. Now the thing is here, how I want to put this. Unfortunately, I have Petco, but Petco can be good and bad at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then I have one LFS, which I try to go to her, but she hasn't been getting stuff in that has interested me. The other LFS that I went to, I didn't have good dealings with. Like whatever fish that I got, they all seemed to die. And then I figured it out once I furthered into this hobby, with YouTube and learning about a bunch of stuff.
Sure.
He don't quarantine his fish. Neither does Petco. But if you catch Petco at the right time, like I just did with the pygmy corys that I picked up today, they were there for a week.
Mm-hmm.
I got lucky; they still had some, and that whole tank, or that whole 6 tanks, they all looked healthy because it's under one sump, and that's what I look at.
Yeah.
Is I don't look at just the one tank; I look at the whole system.
Yeah. Well, and you have to when it's on one sump like that,
Yeah.
I mean, I really wish that these big box stores would stop doing that and just make things separate. I mean, you could still plumb a tank to do water changes on them, but do them individually. I mean, it'd be a little bit more work to do water changes, but I mean, at least it wouldn't wipe out the whole area. And when you're getting new fish in all the time, I mean, just something's going to happen. I mean, it's one thing for a hobbyist even hobbyists, we don't do that. But I mean, it'd be one thing for us if we had just one water system. I mean, Ohio Fish Rescue, right? They pretty much have one water system, but they quarantine stuff, before they put it on that system, But yeah, it's unfortunate that they have this model, and this is what we do.
Yeah, and I actually have talked to one of he was a manager there for the aquatic side of it.
You're in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Lori answered that. Hello,
okay.
Jess.
Cool.
But
oh yeah,
PA. So anyways, I pulled him aside and I was telling him about his betas. I grabbed, I think it was 4 or 5 cups. And I took them over to him. I said, "You need to take these off the display." He goes, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Look at them."
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "What you all need is a different system for these betas." And he knows, and he watches YouTube. And I said, "What about a system like what Aquarium Co-op has? That's one of the best retail beta systems that I've ever seen."
Yeah, that looks badass. I've been to Aquarium Co-op, but it was before he had that system, and
Yeah.
so I
And I was
kind of
like,
like to see it.
this is just amazing. I said, this is the best thing that every, unless like my LFS, she has gallon mason jars, but she she goes through them all, and like, you know, she does water changes and everything like that. She's been doing that. What she's been doing. Wow, I'm 39. When I was a teenager, so 20 some years ago, she was open and she was doing it before then. So she's been
Oh,
doing it
yes.
for a while. So she has her own ways how she does it. But she also quarantines her fish when she gets them in from the whoever she buys them from,
Yeah.
the wholesaler.
Yeah, the
And
wholesaler.
so she does do that. So she knows what she's doing, and she's been doing that for all these years. And I had got a beta off of her. It's a dragon scale crown tail, I think. Listen, that thing got sucked up in the tube twice, and it's still living. Whenever I
Oh,
was doing
really?
water changes, oh yeah, he went for a ride a couple times.
Yep. Yep. Up the siphon tube.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
It's
he's
always a
still
little
living.
fun. I mean, I always pull the siphon tube out as quick as I can, but it's always a little funny to see the fish, fighting the stream. Like, no, what did I do?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy,
Uh-huh.
but yeah. So I mean, I've ordered from Dan's Fish. I've got fish off Maine's Tail Spurs and Fins,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
colored guppies, peplin, and I got snails off Foxy. Uh,
Nice.
who else did I get fish off of?
Yeah, it's a bunch of them.
But I've never had any problems with, I mean, okay, listen, let's face it, you're ordering stuff offline, okay, and you're getting it sent to you. I'm not saying it happens all the time, but it happens. You're going to have a dead fish here and there. You can't help that. A lot of people get upset about it, but they need to think these fish are getting shipped to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can't, like, what leaves from your
It's
house
a
when you
stressful
get it.
time getting caught and bagged and shipped and kicked around by the
There,
UPS or
there
FedEx
you
or
go.
USPS guy, and yeah, into a hot truck and then into a cold warehouse and all this stuff.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. It ain't really the shipper's fault, and I don't get mad about it. But man, you got people that get mad, and I'm like, a lot of times, like I had one or two fish one time from Dan's Fish that passed away, but he sends extra fish sometimes. So like I'll just tell him, oh hey, I had one that was it passed away, but since you sent me extras, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. That a lot of times people do send like an extra or a couple of extras. I mean, Color Guppies was very generous to me, and
yeah.
and
Hmm.
sent my fish, and that there was even a bag that it looked like it might have had a real slow leak or something. I don't know. The stuff inside was damp, but like his fish were so solid that it
Oh
didn't
yeah.
matter. I mean, the fish was fine, and they're still doing great a couple of weeks later. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Stuff happens.
Yeah,
There's
and
no
then you got
doubt.
the people get upset about, which I mean I get it because you're spending this money on these fish, but you gotta understand in the hobby, whenever you're not getting it from an LFS and you're getting them from online, it's going to happen. Like you can't help it. It just happens.
Yep. Yep. Hey, there was something that I think some people were wanting me to address, and I didn't know if you mind, but I noticed that yeah, it changed from Natural Aquariums to Ryan Brown, my channel there.
Oh yeah, he was going to explain that tonight too. I forgot about that.
Oh, that's no big deal. But yeah, I know some people were anxious to find out, and yeah, I mean it's you know I think Natural Aquariums has just kind of run its course. You know that I don't know that when I started this channel, I guess when it was before it was a channel, it was Ryan Brown, and it's kind of gone back to there. And I don't know, the Natural Aquariums, it always had, I liked it as a name, but it always had a couple of flaws. Uh, uh, like Bob Steenfott's got a video that said, this is a natural aquarium, and it's an aquarium full of algae. And I mean, I never took that as like a shot at me or anything like that, but I always saw a lot of truth in that, and, me personally, I just don't care for like, the reason I named it that is that I never cared for like the bright colored gravel and the SpongeBob houses. I mentioned I do have one with my son's tank, and just like glow Daniel or whatever, whatever it takes, get them into the hobby and stuff. But and then there was also the problem of it being searchable. It was, as we neared the 300 subscribers here, we've managed to pull in me and my son. He helps me out with the channel from time to time, or in a lot of the videos and stuff. He's been on a few of the streams here as well. I don't know. I don't remember where I was going with that, but yeah. And then there's been a couple of people that had suspected that I got tired of being confused with Ian, and for a long time, I didn't at all. I love Ian. He's been on this show. He's a buddy of mine. He's got a great channel. When I first saw Atkins Nature Aquariums, I was kind of like, who's this guy? And then I go over there, I see what he's got, and I'm like, oh yeah, definitely Nature Aquarium. So that's cool, and just nobody's fault at all. But yeah, I don't know. The Ryan Brown thing is kind of temporary, and yeah. So I was trying to think of some different things that maybe I could try out or change my name to and stuff. Let's see. Remember how I did this? There we go.
Well, so I get what you're saying, but since you're active in the community whenever you're in chat, so
yeah.
Whenever, oh, that was a bad text message. I'll have to get to that later. But say anything about being on the phone. But
yep.
Oh, so anyways, yeah, you're active in the community of the live stream. So whenever
you do it's probably my favorite part of things, Yeah.
So you would be able to like tell them, hey, like in the next week or so, this is what I'm gonna be changing it to.
Yeah.
It's what you do. Now I've been Skipper's Aquarium since I started, and that's going to stay.
Yeah. Well, you got a good, it's, and that's the thing, is that none of it's me or my son. He does the videos with me. You got your name in there and stuff. So yeah, I kind of had a little kind of some kind of joke names that I was gonna throw on here. See what people thought. How about that one? You see that?
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, so I changed my name on the screen there, and so it's a play on Stephen P's. Of course, the problem is like it makes me look all old, He's 2003, I'm 1993, so I don't know about that one. So what else did I have?
Like I was born in 82. If I did Skipper 1982 Aquariums,
Well, his is when he graduated high school. So.
Oh Jesus.
So, yeah. So you're a little younger than me too,
Yeah, I graduated in 01, but yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get to my date here. But maybe this one, you know, little Ryan Stan.
See, you would get mixed up with Rico then if you did that.
Yeah. All of these are, like I said, these are joke names. You know, I'm not going to change my name to any of this stuff, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to, you know, put stuff like, oh boy, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe that one. That's got a ring to it, I think, you know? Yeah. Just spitballing.
That's a mixture of Pond Life whenever he had that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Kind of like that. Yeah.
Gardens. Mix them up a little bit.
Uh-huh. There's another one. You know this person. See, I don't have any horses and only have one dog, though, so I figured just maybe tail, fur, and fins. You know, I don't know. What else? What? Oh, here I saw the person. This one's based off in here earlier. I don't know if they stuck around. Well, I guess I probably didn't really need to cut and paste this one, but I did anyways. Yeah. You know, just not S, but R. You know, I come before him. You know, I don't know. I wanted to do, let's see, the tribute to, whoa, getting crazy. Where am I going? To my boy Kenny and the lovely Danny. Let's see, came up with this one. Wish I could do this faster. That's me and my son Trent, you know, Riot Trent Aquatics.
That actually ain't bad.
Yeah, I know. Some of these started moving into the serious list. And yeah, I guess, you know,
I kind of like it.
I can yeah, I mean it's not as a brutal ripoff, that's for sure. That
no, because actually
I'm still taking Ken's concept there. But you know, I know that guy.
Actually there's quite a few people that use their names and then they just put aquatics or aquariums at the end of it.
Yep, for sure. For sure.
You know, you mix your sons and your name together. That's actually not a bad idea.
Riot Trent? I don't know if it sounds great. What else? A non-cooperative one, you know? I don't know. We're getting big time now. See, I've gotten my 300 subscribers and it's gone to my head. Let's see. I got to do one for this guy. Once again, I only have one dog, you know, so Ryan's Canine and Aquatics. This one was one of my favorites. One of my favorites coming up here. Of course, it's no reason it's one of my favorites. This is one of my favorite YouTubers. Instead of LRB.
Oh,
it's DB.
You're adding aquarium hoarder in there. So
yeah. Well, that's what his is. I had, well, I don't know if I can go through all of these. Let me, I got a bunch of them, but I like this one too. And this guy, I should give him a little shout out anyways, because he's coming to speak at the Greater Portland Aquarium Society this weekend on Sunday, noon at the East Portland Moose Lodge. A little something for Alex there. Except I like this one. You know, it's the public history because it's public, right? I'm not and then living inside my aquarium, you know, because it's basically just like a vlog channel. I film stuff like, ooh, look what I got. Ooh, look what I did. And then I do this live stream. So
yeah.
Well, I think maybe wrap it up before your phone melts in your hand, or anything you wanted to say or talk about before we do so. I mean, I'm in no no rush to go or anything, but I usually keep it around an hour, and I think that's what I told you when we
Yeah.
booked it.
Yeah, that's what I normally just do anyways.
Yep.
Just keep looking out for videos. I can't remember. I think I got 2 videos to work on. I got to look at my channel here because I thought I posted the video of setting this aquarium up, but I ain't too sure.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, and I think I turned the notifications on for you, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I think I booked you before I even, I wasn't even subscribed to you. I was looking at your video, watching all your videos the other day. I noticed I wasn't even subscribed. I felt terrible. I was like, oh shit, but I rectified that.
Listen, it happens because there's so many people in this fish fam now that
oh yeah. Yeah, just like the Ian thing, I mean, like I I can't expect people to get it right every time, and I wish I wouldn't it wouldn't bother me, but I don't know. I got petty at some point.
It happens. You'll be all right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, and new names. Maybe not this one, but yeah, definitely not that one. But yeah.
Hey, you'll figure it out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, so now I got 2 videos to post. I just realized that. I guess I'll do them both at once. I don't care.
Yeah, start pumping them out, or you can even I don't know if you know this, but you can like schedule them to go at a certain time and everything, so you could
yeah, I know how
one for
I know
tomorrow
how to do
and the one for the next day or something.
Well, I just like after I do it, I like to post it, but I forgot to do that with this tank setup.
Yeah, thanks for giving us the sneak preview. And yeah, if there's anybody else watching that aren't sure if you've subscribed to Skipper or not, or like to go check him out, the channel is in the description there. Yeah, so we'll be on the lookout. Thanks so much for coming up here and fighting your way through all the technical difficulties to be on.
I can't catch a break in this computer world.
Yeah, it's that, like I said, that can get frustrating, but hey, at least you're like nearing the end on your remodel and stuff, so you're getting some of that stuff squared away, so I'm sure that's a load off.
Oh my, yeah, it ever since the big stuff's been taken care of, this little trim work, that's I like doing it, so I don't have issues there.
Yep, cool. Well, thanks again for being on. I think next week I got Jason from Redfish Bluefish going to be on here. So, yeah, be sure to tune in for that one. And from there, I don't know. I got to book some stuff or figure it out. Anyways.
Yeah, normally I'm on Punchy Paints' stream.
Yeah, oh yeah. Sorry, I meant to mention that. And in fact, like a couple of times, when it gets to 8 o'clock Pacific time, I remember and I go, hey, people go over to see Pam and Punchy Paints, because yeah, I do like her, and that's usually what I do is leave this and go feed some fish and then hop on her stream and go watch that. And yeah, I've seen you up there a bunch, and on the Aquatic Morning Show. So I mean, you can catch Skipper a lot of places, but yeah, and that's where I've usually caught you. But it's been good to see your channel and what you're doing over there, and I certainly enjoyed it.
Yeah, I appreciate. Yeah, man, I just thought of this. I got mine. I help out Jess whenever I can when I'm not working. I go up on Pam's Wednesdays and Saturdays if I can.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'm also the Sundays I do Bob's stream. That's at I do mine at 6, his is at 8, right before Danikins.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm a little bit of here and there.
Yeah, that's for sure. Right on, man. We love it. Thanks.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.